Hello, my name's GameNogs and I'm going to talk about my new sword and board solo and small scale PvP build that I've been working on with my friend Sind. It's a Stamina Templar sword and board build with an amazing recovery, and I'm going to jump right into the build. Sind's link is in the description. He has a very nice channel as well, so go visit that. And I'm going to go into the armor set straight away. Here is two monster sets here, the Bloodspawn here for more recovery and Molakina for more weapon damage. I'm running 5-piece Hunting's Rage. You could run Shield Breaker here as well. It works really great with the animation cancelling of the sword and board bar here. And I'm running 3-piece Agility here, all enchanted with weapon damage. One of them robust and 2 of them healthy, just to keep that 20k max health and almost 30k stamina. Gonna return to that. For the sword and board I'm using Marksman for the recovery, as you can see, and on the back bar for the my two-hander I'm using Maul of Agility. I know it's not going to proc on anything because I already have 3 pieces of agility, but I wanted to really slot my Maelstrom Arena two-hand axe. But even after my 6th attempt I did not get one, sadly, so I've let this slot open here for you guys. I really recommend using the Maelstrom Arena two-hand axe, and I think it's going to work really great with this build. So I'm just going to go into the attributes and show you here that I have 64 into stamina, and I can just show you my damages and my boon here as well. I'm using the Serpent for more stamina recovery. Let me just buff up so you can see the buff weapon damage on both bars in the attributes here on the character. So my recovery on the front bar is my sustain bar, and it has 2400 compared to the 1800 on the back bar here. But the weapon damage, as you can see here, is quite a lot. It's 3800 and 3400. Now this is my sustain bar. It is the bar I'm going to pressure people with and maintain my resources, while this is my burst bar that I'm going to turn to whenever my enemy is stunned or I see the situation where I can get and pull off some real good damage. So let me get into the skills here. I'm going to start with the front bar here, and I'm using Ransack as a pressure ability. It reduces enemies' armor, has a really good tooltip. I'm not buffed anymore, so the tooltip is 7.1k. Really good. It works really great with the animation cancelling, plus it reduces the enemy's armor, which can work in a group play situation as well as a solo play, because I'm using all physical damage. I'm running Repentance here. Okay, I forgot to say it's a dirt cheap ability as well, so use this one over the other one. I can't remember what it's called here. Yeah, Low Slash, which could be good as well, but you can see the abilities cost is a lot more. So let me get into the Repentance here, which is gaining us some more resources. It's gaining health, stamina, and magic recovery, plus that you can heal from dead corpses around you. This works really great in Imperial City, and I play with my friend Cinder sometimes, where you almost become unstoppable with the amount of bodies of PvE mobs in there. So you really harvest off dead bodies. Really great ability, and you need to have it for a Stamina Templar. It gives a lot of regen as well. So for a stun I have Invasion. It's also a gap closer. I'm really comfortable with this ability. I've been using it since 1.5 on my Magicka DK, so I'm comfortable about it. Plus it enabled me to put an Executioner on my back bar and move the gap closer to my front bar, which I felt was much easier and much more reliable. And into Purifying Ritual here, it's our only Magicka costing ability. It's a cleanse 5 harmful effects off yourself. Really great. Why not run this? It's core of the Stamina Templar. Also grants you a fair bit of healing, which you can use with your Resolving Vigor, which is a little small heal. It's not as reliable as Rally here, but it gives off a good amount of heals over 5 seconds. Remember, it is an overtime heal, so you need to be evading some damage while you're healing yourself. But pop this every 10 seconds and you should be really good to go. Plus it doesn't cost as much as I actually had thought it did. For the ultimate I'm using Werewolf Berserker, 40% extra damage to my attacks here. You can see already a 10k unbuffed tooltip. Really great. Plus the regen of 15%, which contributes to a regen that's like 2400. So amazing ability. It is costing a lot, but it's a win button. Pull this off at any time and take 3, 4, 5 guys with you in the grave. It's amazing. For our burst bar here we have Wrecking Blow as our first ability. It is a stun and a burst ability as well. I don't know if it's an overtime because it does take time to cast, and if it is, then go into Thermachurch in your champion points. That's what I've done, at least 100 points is Thermachurch, and it gives us Empower, which increases our damage of our next attack by 20%. And I don't know if this procs on Bidding Job, but if it does, then it would be amazing. Bidding Job's spammable ability increases crit. It's an overtime ability as well, and it deals a fair amount of burst. What more do you need to say? The cost isn't as bad as well. It's decent for an overtime, and it's our spammable ability which you can use in an AoE situation to hit multiple enemies as well. Executioner is our finisher. Usually Bidding Jobs cannot finish off people as fast as an Executioner can, and you really take them away from the chance of healing themselves by using the animation cancel Executioner, which sometimes actually can stun the enemy. I've been stunned with it before, that I could not move or do anything while it was executing, so this is amazing, and I really want to use this. The tooltip is a bit low, but the percent of max damage you can make is absolutely high, plus you make besides 300% more against low health people, you also do 18% more with skills from the two-hand skill tree. For the next ability is Shuffle, which is our evasion, gives us 20% dodge chance for 23 seconds, plus it removes a snare, which helps us getting out of tough situations. So always keep this in your bar. It has a high cost, so don't spam it, but keep it on at least. For the all reliable heal and our last ability, I have Rally, which is our really reliable buff and heal. You can use it every 15 seconds or something to heal from nothing to full health. So I really use this whenever I get on low health, that I pop this one on back in the game again, ready to do some more burst. And for the ultimate here, I'm using Flawless Stormbreaker with a tooltip of 12k and a ultimate cost of only 96, which is really dirt cheap as well. Great to use in between your bursts. It deals 60% more damage against Daedra and Undead, plus the 8% more to weapon damage, which is why I have it slotted for maximum burst on this bar here. Now I'm going to go into the champion points here and just show you what I have put into. I just quickly want to say here that you can make this build work with anything above 100 champion points. So I'm going to go into the Lord here first, Warlord here, for the reduced cost of stamina abilities. I have put 100 into Mooncalf, which increases my stamina recovery. I have put 28 into Thumbling for the reduced cost of roll dodge and break free from CCs. I've put a lot of points into the ritual here, 100 into Thaumaturge, because a lot of our abilities are overtime damages like Wrecking Blow and Bidding Jobs. So 25% more to that, plus 37 into Mighty, just for the physical damage in general, for our abilities like Ransack and so on, so that's 12.5% more. I've also put 15 into Piercing Strikes and 15 into Piercing Precise Strikes, sorry. I've put some into Steed as well, 23 into Spell Shield and 22 into Resistant, just for the amount of critical hits I can take and or increased spell resistance, as well as 60 into Hardy here for or physical resistance, and Elemental Defender for resistance against elemental damages and magic damages by 17.3%, so that's 59 and 60 into Hardy. Which is what I've put into my champion points here. I really hope this build here could work you out. I've had a lot of fun playing with it with my friends Sind and Imperial City at least. So I really hope this could work you out with a new Stamina Templar. It's a bit of a fun approach with the sword and board. I haven't seen a lot of people do that, but it works absolutely great. Please leave a like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time.